All right, I'm going to try and get this out. I wanted to tell the story of how I started my company after working for the other company. And I basically started my company with, I got the hiccups, it's driving me nuts. But a 10 passenger van, I started it with. Everybody said I was crazy because everybody was doing 5 passenger sedans. But turns out that I could charge, I could do doubles, triples from downtown to the college, and that kind of stuff. And I did a lot of that. But what I really got was American Airlines to Phoenix. Now, American Airlines, if they have a broken door on their cabinets, for overhead packages and stuff like that, they will cancel the flight. Anything, they will cancel the flight. So there was a lot of canceled flights going down to Phoenix. Well, it turns out that I was getting paid. I told them that I had a 10 passenger van. They said they'd pay me $750 for every time that they canceled the flight. So I was like, okay, Well, they gave me vouchers for this. And it turns out that you have to make invoices for the vouchers to get paid on them. So I had to learn that, which I had no idea. I was kind of I'd never took any business classes or anything. I was just a cab driver before that. And before that, I was working in restaurants. But I had to figure that out. And then I had to figure out other things, all the permits and everything and all the different blah, blah, blah. And then the upkeep of the van and the insurance on the van was just astronomical. But I probably did, I'd say 300 of those runs down to Phoenix for American Airlines. But there was another trick to American Airlines that they would call everybody when the flight got canceled. And whoever got there first got the runs going down there. And that was difficult to deal with. Excuse me, fuck, it's driving me nuts. Might have to redo this one. But I live right down by the airport, and I always kind of joked around that I was going to put a bat pole next to my porch because my parking space was right below my porch, and I would just slide down the pole whenever they called up, and I mean, I'd be dead asleep and have my phone on, and when they called, boom, but there was a trick to it, and this goes out to Dr. D. I'll forward her this video. Let me go back a little bit. There's a place called Forest Highlands. I've talked about it before, and that was with the Slaughters. But there was many people that came up from Phoenix, rich people that come up and try and tag the college girls, and they would. But there was one group of guys, really fun guys, and there was one dude that owned the house, and he'd bring his buddies up, and they'd call me up. I'd take him and all of his buddies downtown. They'd terrorize the girls. But I told him one time, because I would, instead of taking a shower, I was just in a hurry, so I just wiped down with alcohol rubs. And that became just the trick. And then I'd take a shower when I had time, when I came home. Excuse me. These hiccups are driving me nuts. But, yeah, so I'd take a shower when I got home. And I was telling him about it because I'd done that. It takes me about 6 hours. I came back up and I said, yeah, man, I haven't had a shower yet. I just alcohol rub. He goes, oh, you took a hooker shower. I said, you know what? I'm going to be using that for the rest of my life, that hooker shower thing. So, Dr. D, I mean, later on, I bought some alcohol rubs at Walgreens and said, "Yeah, I'm buying myself some hooker showers." This cute little girl, she's like, "I'm gonna use that forever," because it's just so true. It's so funny, but it's a hilarious thing to say, but and to visualize, I guess. But it really was. I was a street whore. I mean, I was making money like that, selling my services. So, yeah, she said that, and I mean, and there was a couple others that I said that in my life, and they go, "Oh yeah, I'm going to use that." But Dr. D, this is my foot doctor, and I had some sores on my toes, and she said, "Oh, you can't take showers." And for the longest time, I was like, "Well, how am I going to get clean? It'd been so long since I'd taken a hooker shower." And then finally, I bought the alcohol rubs, and I never told her this, but because she could never, I would tell her this, but she could never tell another patient this. There's no way. But yeah, what she wanted me to do is take hooker showers, and I always laugh at that, and I always wanted to tell her, and I know she's got a good sense of humor, and she'd probably laugh at it, but it is inappropriate in the doctor-patient relationship. So there's that, and then it came down to, even living right next to it, I would bust my ass getting down there, and there'd be people out on the road already that got down there. I mean, I lived right probably 8 minutes from my front door to the airport. But people can't beat that. So a lot of times I did get to run, and a few times I didn't get to run. It got to the point where I just needed them to just guarantee that they were going to save the first 10 for me, and I tipped out the counter person $20 when she gave me the run, and they never called me again, because that's just a huge no-no, taboo. You can't tip out the counter people, but there's no other way to do this. I mean, it's just a waste of time. I mean, when you're laying in bed and you get a phone call and you bust ass, take the hooker shower, slide down the pole, get in the car, get down there, and it's already gone, that's a pain in the ass. It really is. I mean, and I know the money's good, and you just got to try. But yeah, so that kind of screwed up my American Airlines, and I wasn't too pissed off about it. Again, I was making money all over the place. It wasn't just the $7.50. The runs in town, the runs that I would get out of town with other people, some of those stories I'll get into. But one time I lost $800 on one of those Vegas run, but I'll talk about that later. So another part, I wanted to dedicate this part to Sam Cedar at Majority Report, and he's on Monday through Friday, political talk, 3-hour show, and they go deep into stuff and hit things pretty much on the money, and it's not the corporate media. I mean, MSNBC is trash now. Fox News is just pure lies. But so this goes out to Sam Cedar. This is how I quit drinking, because I couldn't be drunk. They could call at any time, and if I was drunk, I had to turn it down, and I couldn't turn it down. It was $750. I was just starting off my business. At that time, I was working 80 hours a week and enjoying it, loving it, waking up to wanting to do it again, that kind of stuff. It was so much fun. So much fun. But, yeah, the drinking, not that I'm saying that Sam has a drinking problem, but, I don't know. I mean, I gave him enough crap for it, and I don't want to give him more crap, because I promised I wouldn't give him any more crap for it. But the guy does have a drinking problem, and it's, showing on his face. So, I quit drinking cold turkey on that one. I don't know. There's so much more to that. I know that I'm going to remember more, but we're going on 10 minutes right now, so I wanted to get that out. for the next video, and I don't know what the next one is. Maybe that $800 run, maybe the Tenay one. I had a few good Vegas runs that were worth talking about. So, I think that's it for today. Thanks, bye.